Melting point
This meeting is being recorded.
1500 and 1535 degrees Celsius. So means in the sense of what? Iron will melt and turns into liquid only at what temperature? Only at what temperature? 1535 degrees Celsius. For example, if we'll take copper, what is the symbol of copper, Mr. Johan? Mr. Arun Kailash? Copper. Cu. Understanding? So Cu, if we'll take around 1083 degrees Celsius, that is what melting point. So at this temperature only it will melt. Understand everybody? That is what. So that is why metals are having very, very high melting points. But again, exemption. What is the exemption? Everyone, except sodium and potassium. Except sodium and potassium. Do you know what is the melting point of this one? Less than 100 degrees Celsius. How much? Less than 100 degrees Celsius. That is what. So they are having low melting points of less than 100 degrees Celsius. Please note it down. Less than 100 degrees Celsius. Which one? Melting point. Okay. Exemption. Is it okay, Mitakshri? And you can take another metal which I want to say, that is what also gallium. And understand, guys? What is another metal?
Gallium.
Another metal. Now, I will say you the fact about it. Basically, another metal which is also having low melting point is called as gallium. Okay. The symbol is Ga. Understand, everybody? Now, do you know the specialty of gallium? Basically, gallium is in solid state. What is the state of gallium? What is
Solid state.
Solid state. Now, if you will hold it in your hand, it will melt. Just hold it in your hand. You understanding, everyone? Low melting point. Low melting point. If you will hold the gallium in your hand, our body having temperature, yes or no? Yes. That temperature is sufficient to melt the gallium. So is it having low melting point or high melting point?
High melting point.
Low melting
low
point.
melting.
Understanding? Low melting point. That is what you have to remember. Understanding? It is having low melting point. By the heat of our body itself, it can melt. Right. Another metal, gallium. What is the symbol of gallium? Has low melting point. It starts melting in hand. Low melting point. It starts melting in hand. By our what temperature? Due to what temperature? By the heat of our body. Understanding? By the heat of our body. Is it okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to say the...
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, what is the temperature, sir?
It's very low. It will be like 30, 32 also it will be melt. That's all.
Okay, sir.
Understand? Now, one point I want response from everybody, except mercury. All the metals are what? What is the state of all the metals? Solid state. Understanding? Now, have you heard about the pollution? You all know pollution? Pollution causes.
Yes,
Can you tell me what pollution causes? Everybody?
Global warming.
Global warming. What is global warming, Mr. Reddy? Mr. Harish? Mitakshri? What is global warming?
Hole in ozone, sir.
Yeah,
And
right.
The direct rays of sun.
That's fine. Rise in temperature. Yes or no? Average atmospheric temperature will increases. Mr. Arun Kailash, is it true or not? Average atmospheric temperature will increases. Is it yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good. Now, do you all have NCERT textbook? Do you all have NCERT textbook? Open page number 25 and see that you'll be having one more to know one orange color box will be there. Is it true or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Now, due to our human action, Remember, due to our human actions means what? Due to pollution. Due to what? Due to pollution. Do you understanding? Understand? Rising temperature is taking place. Rise in temperature. Which temperature? Atmospheric temperature. Understand? Which temperature? Atmospheric temperature. And you can see that is what I am saying you now. Majority of the elements are what state?
Solid.
Solid state. And 11 elements are in gaseous state at room temperature. They are metals or not metals? They are
Non-metal.
non-metals. Understanding? Now, two elements are liquids at room temperature. What is that? Mercury.
Mercury and bromine.
Metal, and bromine is what? Bromine is a non-metal. Now,
Non-metal.
elements gallium, cesium become liquid at room temperature, slightly above room temperature. Slightly above room temperature. Do you understand, everybody?
Sir, it's 303 Kelvin.
No, that is what you can see. Convert the 303 Kelvin into degrees Celsius. Let me see who will say.
30, sir. 30.
Yes. How much ready?
30 degrees.
30 degrees Celsius. Do you understand, everybody? So 300 Kelvin is equals to 29.85 degrees Celsius, or we can say 30 degrees Celsius. Yes or no, Mitakshri? Yes. Please respond.
Sir.
Understand, everybody? Now see, when I am studying class 9th, like you people, we used to study in our textbook, room temperature is, do you know that what is the room temperature? When I am studying class 6, 7, 8, room temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. How much it is? How much it is?
25 degrees Celsius.
25 degrees Celsius. But means in the sense of Kelvin scale, 298.15 Kelvins. Understanding? But now, your time, now what is the year? 2022. Yes or no? So now 2022, room temperature is what we are studying. Morning itself, what is the room temperature in your phone? You just check it and tell me. Yes, please.
26 degrees.
Yes?
26 degrees Celsius.
Yes. Now morning it is showing 26 degrees Celsius. Now it will become in the 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. You just check it. Temperature will goes to 32 degrees Celsius. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes. That's all. You imagine this is what? Because of what? Because of our human act.
Pollution and global warming.
Because of pollution. Do you understanding? Rise in temperature. Average atmospheric temperature is rising. Understanding? Is increasing day by day. That is why, do you know that, guys? Almost 7 metals are ready to convert into liquid state. 7 metals are, understanding, ready to convert into what state? Convert into liquid state. Okay, so imagine that situation. Just how much degree Celsius temperature? Just 29 point, how much ready that is? I said 29.85 degrees Celsius. From where to where? From where to where? 25. You understanding? So 25 to 29.85. Is it a much change in temperature, Mitakshri? Nothing. Yes or no? Just 298.15 Kelvin to how many Kelvins? 303 Kelvins. Understanding? That's all. So increase in temperature in Kelvin scale and degree Celsius scale. Equal or not? I told you correct? Here 1 degree increases. Here 1 Kelvin increases. Both are same or not? Yes. 1 degree is equal to 1 Kelvin. That is why it is rising. Rise in 1 degree Celsius equals to 1 Kelvin.
Sir, but 1 degree Celsius equal to 273 Kelvin, right, sir?
Rise in 1 degree Celsius is equals to rise in 1 Kelvin. Do you understand? Now,
Okay.
That is what I'm saying. 0 degrees. Now, 0 degrees Celsius is equals to 273 Kelvin. Puriyama? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, 0 degree become 1 degree. What is the increment difference? Tell me, what is the difference? What is the difference? 1 minus 0 is equals to 1. Now, here what will become? 1 plus 273. It will become what? 274 Kelvin.
274.
Understand? So that is what? So what is the difference here? 274 minus 273. What is the difference? Here also 1 only. So rise in temperature in degrees Celsius, which is equals to rise in temperature in Kelvin. Understand, Mitakshri? Very important concept. Even you will study in higher classes also. You will go for NEET or JEE, whatever it is. Rise in temperature in degrees Celsius is equals to rise in temperature in degree Kelvin. Sarya? Understand, Hari? That is what.
Yes,
So,
sir.
due to our
Sir,
human
sir.
action, due to our human actions, how many metals are ready to convert into liquid state?
7 metals, sir.
7 metals are there. In that, very quickly, what is that? Gallium and cesium. What is the metals? Gallium and cesium. That is why more to know, you have to read it always. Purima, everybody. That is what you have to remember.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Now, in that same book, they have given the number of elements known at present is more than 100. But I told you what is that presently known to us. They mentioned just
108.
because this book is 2006 edition. From 2006 edition, they have not modified yet. That is why they don't know exact count. So, what is the presently known elements? 118 element. 118.
108.
They mentioned more than 100. We are having 118 elements. This is 2006 book. That is why no change. And in that, how many metals? 92 elements are naturally occurring. Remaining all are what? Remaining all are man-made only. So 92 only. I think Reddy, is it 92 correct or not? I already told you. Yes?
Yes, sir.
That is what. So see, one small concept leads to how much time? Purima, Omar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is what. So most of the metals are in solid state except mercury. But due to our human actions, future, what is going to happen, guys? More metals are going to
7 metals are going to melt.
yes, more metals are going to converting into liquid state.
Liquid.
Purima, is it good for our environment or bad for our environment?
No, sir. It is so bad.
Bad for our environment. We are spoiling the atmosphere. Averagely, already you can see presently Italy, those who are following the news, Italy, because of Carchichu, because of high temperature, last 3-4 days, 1,000 members died. Temperature is monitoring around 47 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius at particular places. Do you understand? 47 centigrades means extremely high. So many people are dying because of heat waves. Understand? So it has been done by because of heat waves in Italy. Around 47 degrees Celsius or centigrade, it is temperature is measuring in particular areas. So around 1,000 people are killed because of heat waves only. Understand? That you have to know. That is what conservation of nature is always plays very important role in our society and our life. Okay. So this is what property number what? What is this property, guys? 7. Okay. So we went somewhere, it's over. So this is what property number 7. So let it be, I think today. Oh, property number 8. Omar.
Yes, sir. It's problem number 8, sir.
Property number 8. That's all, guys. This is all about it regarding metals generally have high melting point and boiling point. Any doubt? Yes, please.
No, sir.
No. Now, the next property, if I want to teach, actually, there is no use of like directly I can teach it, but I want to teach the concept behind it also because you all people don't know, most of you don't know except 1 or 2. That is what we'll discuss very in detail and we'll go. Is it okay, guys? You want to go faster or you want to go slowly?
Slowly, sir.
Yeah. So next property is metals have high densities, right? Metals have high densities. Metals have
High density.
Okay. So now you all people, most of you maybe studied already density concept, but do you remember everybody? Don't know. 100% I know that. So that is why metals have high densities. You must know what to simply I will say metals having more density. Is it understanding anything? Don't know. Yes or no? So you must know what do you mean by density and how to measure the density. Do you understand, Reddy? What is the units of density and all? So later only we will study. So for example, I will say iron density is 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Have you understand anybody? How many of you understand this one, Mitakshri? Density of iron density is 7.8 gram per cubic meter. Have you understand this?
No, sir.
No. Any other? That is why. So you need to know the concept called as density. So let us discuss the density concept and later only we'll study this property. So that is why what I am doing means lower classes, whatever the concept you are not clear, let us integrate that concepts and continue so that it will be easy for you in the higher classes. That is what I am planning. So this is what metals having high density, ninth property we will study in the next class. Let it be no problem. Is it okay, Mitakshri? Yes, please.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So you need to know how to measure the density, what is the units of density, these all the things. That is the reason I am not continuing now. We already studied so many things today. So till here you studied totally 8 properties I taught you. So learn this all the 8 properties and make it. So at what temperature gallium will converting into liquid state? Anybody? What temperature gallium can
30 degrees Celsius. Sir.
Celsius? This is what it is in Kelvin scale. 303 kelvins. Understand? This is a smart way of asking.
Celsius 30 degrees.
Yes, 29.85, approximately 30 degrees. That is what. So that is what you have to remember it. So gallium, cesium, this all soon going to converting into liquid state. That is what you have to remember it. So let it be with this. I'll stop. Hope you all understand very clearly density concept. After studying the density concept, we'll study what metals are having high density. Later, 2 more properties are there. That is what sonorous and as well as color. And after that, directly we'll go to the non-metals. Is it okay, guys? That's fine.
Sir.
Okay.
It's
So thank you, everyone. With this, I'll stop. So everybody practice it, and we'll meet in afternoon session. Thank you all. Bye, guys.
thank you, sir.
Thank you,